Hello and welcome to Amazon Prime. It is a Prime Day, days, and it is 1:41 a.m. out on the west side of the USA. So it is late night, early morning, and I grabbed a bunch of stuff and grabbed a bunch of videos so that we could show you some of my favorite Prime Day deals. It's one of those where you never exactly know what's going to be on Prime, but we're going to do our best to show you. I've got tools, I've got pet stuff, I've got some furniture, a few kitchen items, a little bit of everything. I thought I'd make it so you could find what you wanted, or maybe it'd give you some good ideas. If you have family friendly questions, you can ask them in the chat and we will get to them. Also, once the live stream is over, the Amazon chat is no longer available. So just wanted to give you a heads up. Also, these deals today can come and go fast. So just because I say something's on special right now, it may go off at any time. Some of them have limited time. Some of them have limited amount of product that they're going to put out. So you just got to keep that in mind. See something? Grab it fast. If you just put it in your cart and you think you'll wait till tomorrow before Prime is over and get it, well, some of those deals may be gone. So don't let that happen to you. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the first item. Now, this first item is a tool. I have never, ever seen it on special, and I've had this for a few years, and it is my SnapFresh drill. I have a small hand, small wrist. I've used a lot of those drills that are big name brands that everybody owns, and they're heavy. They're hard to grab. This is perfect for me. I build a lot of furniture and do a lot of things. This is an awesome drill. It has as much power as my big brand name drill, but it's lighter weight and it's just easier for me to use. Now, it comes with a specialty tool that I absolutely love. Now, look at this. My dog's going to go nuts. If you hear, sorry, but like I said, plenty of power. Now, you can put this on there. And what this does is whenever you put it in there, you can attach your bit right here. This is going to bend. So when I get a piece of furniture where it's tapered in or it's up under something and I can't get my whole drill in there, I can get this in here and it's going to take care of it. I can reach it, which is amazing to me because there's a lot of places a big drill like this just will not fit. So it comes with bits. Like I said, I've never seen it on special. It's cordless. It's rechargeable. If somebody calls and says, Cheryl, can you run over and fix this or that? Or do you have do you have a screwdriver? No, I'm not using a screwdriver. I'm grabbing my SnapFresh. This is huge in my toolbox. And if you're saying, Cheryl, it's filthy, you're absolutely right. And I'm going to show you the case. And I don't want you to judge me by the case, but this is the case. This does not get set just on a shelf to look pretty. It is used all the time. I worked construction for years, and let me tell you, I love this drill. And right now it is on a Prime Day deal. Like I said, I've never seen it on special like this. I am excited that you guys have an opportunity to get this drill and save some money. I wouldn't trade my SnapFresh drill for anything. It is one of my favorite tools. And I love my tools. And my dog's trying to get up here. She's a little concerned why I'm up and we're not in bed. She thinks it's past time. I shouldn't have done that tool first because now my hands are all dusty and dirty. But she's trying to figure out why we are not snuggled down in bed. That's okay though. She's going to get over it. And we are going to bring you even more deals. Next up, I'm going to, let me add this in. All right. This is the DeskCycle under desk exercise bike. And there's me just giving a little demo of it. It is small. It's fairly small, but it's heavy. I've had some of those exercise bikes that you put under the desk, and as you can't pedal on them because they move. They're too lightweight. This has some weight to it. And so you can also set the tension. So as you get, if you want to use it with a heavier tension, you can. Otherwise, you can just turn it down so that you keep that blood moving in your legs, and it's going to feel a lot better for you than just sitting. I love this thing. Yes, it's got this little meter on it to tell you how far you've went, such as that. How And this comes off. This little meter I'm showing you here, you can pull that off, and it's got a cord so you could set it on your desk with this plate in case you want to set it on your desk and you're like, I want to see how fast and how far I'm going. You can do that. But it is super nice for those of us that don't want to just sit at a desk all day. Our legs get tired. We feel fidgety. You know how that is. And so here is an answer for you. This is on special. It is 41% off, Prime Day deal. How long this deal's going to last, I don't know. Like I said, deals will come and go all Prime Day. So they didn't tell me how long it would last, but I want you to be able to get it. If it's something you're looking for, there you go. So check it out. As you can see, it is made heavy duty. It's not one of those little lightweight things. We ain't doing this whole lightweight thing. I like heavy duty. And you can angle it so that it's a little more convenient for you. It has foot straps that you can strap on so that as you're pedaling, your feet just aren't sliding all around. You might get going pretty fast on this thing, and we don't want you taken off too far. It does even have a strap on it so you could tie it down. I don't know how fast you pedal a bike. I'm not worried about that at my age, but maybe you are. And then we want to make sure you're not zooming out of the office. Or maybe zooming out of the office would be a great idea. I know when I worked in office, zooming out of there was all I had in mind all day. So there you go. Another great Prime Day deal. And the next one I have for you, let me show you here. Now, I've got this setting back here too. This is the VEVOR hat press. Now, this is for pressing on patches, appliques, things like that. And it's sitting right back here. I know it's harder to see with this view, but it is so easy to work. They sent this to me, and I had never used a hat press, and I was like, I'll try it. I think it'd be fun. I wear a hat every day. How fun would that be for me to be able to pick up patches or appliques, or maybe some of you all make your own, the heat press-ons. I don't know how to make them. I just know I ordered some. You could make them for your kids' sports teams, your kids' Bible studies or Bible schools or whatever, and have a blast with them. I know I'm having a good time with it, and I'm not a kid. I know people that also do this for a business where they make such things as these hats. I could easily, this thing is heavy, so it's not going to fall, move around when you're using it. But it's light enough weight that if I wanted to, I could load it up and take it to an event and make hats on the fly with, if I took a bunch of patches or a bunch of press on things, I could easily take this to an event if I had access to electricity. It does have where you can set the timer and the temperature, and it's going to show you as the temperature builds. It'll let you know when you've got it to the proper temperature. Once you pull this down and press it, it is going to tell you when your however many seconds is up. It's going to beep. It also comes with 4 different plates. So you've got 4 different sizes for different hats that you are gonna maybe want to use. So while I'm talking about that, I want to show you the next thing. Now that hat press is on Prime special. Now this next item is, in case you want to get a hat press, or maybe you already have one, I love the little Highland cows. And I'll go ahead and let me go ahead and stop this. You get the hat press idea. All right, look at these little cow patches. I love them. And so I wanted to get a bunch of them. They are on a special. It comes in a pack of 30 little cows. I believe there's 6 different designs and a total of 30 packages or 30 packages. Shh, you know what I'm talking about. So there you go. These are easy to press on. You're just going to put them on, place them on your hat. You might want to use a little of that heat resistant tape to kind of put them in place. Pull that heat press down. It depending on your hat and what temperature and what you use over it, 20, 30 seconds, something in there. And I say that because you need to know what temperature you're using. These you can use an iron on too. So if you just have an iron and don't have a heat press, you can use an iron for these. So wanted to show you those. And I've got another set of patches that's also on special. And so let me grab, oh, gotta keep my organization. Let me see here what I've got here. I've got, next are my hippie patches. Yes, I was around in the 70s. I was a kid. These also are press on, iron on patches. Now, this is the design I saw and I had to have when I was a little girl. I had keychains, purses, shirts, everything with this little smiley flower, all different colors. You've got butterflies. You've got old Volkswagen Love buses. Um, just a variety of groovy patches. And the thing is, the 70s stuff is coming back, and I see the kids and they're like, oh, isn't this neat? Oh, check this out. And I'm like, oh, honey, we've been there, done that. We lived on this stuff. Our lunch boxes, our jackets, our blue jean pockets, everything had some of these type of patches. So I thought they'd be really fun to use on a variety of things, whether it's hats. I also have some little cloth bags that I am using, and I can do them in that hat press. So there you go. Just wanted to give you a glance at some of these. I think there are, there's 45 pieces. Right there you go. So you can have fun with those. And honestly, your kids may think they're pretty cool too. We won't tell the kids that we've already got them. We know what they are. Kind of like my when my youngest daughter was a teenager, and she came in one day and she was laughing. I said, "Oh, what's so funny?" She said, some of her friends thought they had found a new band, Nirvana. Now, granted, we listened to old rock music, so she wasn't too concerned about that. She knew it was something we already knew about. So let's keep going here. Next up, let me pop this up. If you've got pets, this is the Amazon Basics Small Pet Kennel. It is a wire kennel. It folds down pretty flat, as you can see in that video. So let me move this here so that, oh, wrong way. Let me see. I'm using a new piece of software and I'm trying to, well, that wasn't what I wanted either. Holy smokes. Yeah, I'm trying a new piece. There we go. Now I've got it for you. I wanted to show this to you. It is super heavy duty. Folds down flat in case you want to take it when you go on a trip, whatever, and you just want it in your car rather than having your dog or your cat ride in it. It does have a tray, a plastic tray that pulls out. It's got a front door. Let me just say, watch when you put this together so that you don't have your fingers pinched when you pull this door up and set it. Just watch your fingers because it is tight. So there you go. It is on Prime Day deal. We don't always get these on Prime Day deal either. I think it says 30% off, which is amazing. We love that. So let's keep moving on. I've got a lot of things to show you. Don't want to miss out on any of these. Like I said, deals will come and go. So if you're watching later or you put it in your cart and then you think you'll get it later, it could be ended. So just to let you know, don't want you missing it. And we're going to stick with the pets. Let me close this out and we're going to go ahead with more pet stuff. All right. Here you go. Next up, another Prime Day deal. This is handy. And I have a Border Collie and a German Shepherd. I was sent this cute little brush. Look how cute. It's a little sunflower. And as you can see, it's got the little metal brushes with the rubber end tips. Now, my dogs are shedders. A German Shepherd is a shedder. Holy smokes, my Border Collie ain't much better, but I have to brush them all the time. This helps get out a lot of that, so I can do it out on the back porch. Keep that hair out there. I don't need it in my house. But once I brush them, you know how some brushes, then you have to try to get the hair out so you can keep using the brush? Well, here's what we do. That's right. It's going to push all that hair right up. So then I just grab it and boom, right in the garbage. It's gone and not in my house. So Prime Day deal right here. Saving you some money. Not only is it going to save you money when you buy this, but probably a few vacuum bags if you've got dogs like mine. Love my dogs. The hair is crazy, especially right now, in the summertime. And out here where I'm at, we are over 100 degrees every day. We've been up over 115, basically hit 120. And yes, my dogs are shedding and I want to get all that out. So that is one of the tools I use. Love, love, love it. Especially when it's on sale, it's even better. So Let's keep moving on. I got more stuff. I tried to get a little bit of everything for different pets. I didn't want to just do the dogs because I don't want everybody else upset. The only pets I don't ever do anything for is snakes. I don't have any snakes. I've had fish, guinea pigs, rabbits, you name it. No snake items. So I'm just putting that out there. Y'all can have your snakes. I don't have any though. So therefore, I don't have any products for them. All right, let's look at this next item. This is a small pet kennel. This is going to be for a bunny rabbit, possibly a guinea pig. It is a good size. I don't remember exactly what size it is, but it is, as you can tell, pretty big. It does have the top door. It's got a side door so you can get your critters in and out. It's got that plastic bottom. The bottom is plastic. The top is metal. The plastic bottom so that it's going to help keep in food or where they dig and mess, depending on what kind of animal you have. They might fling stuff. Yeah, different animals do different things, but it is on special right now. How long it'll last, don't know. And if y'all are just tuning in, love to have you hit that follow button. I greatly appreciate it. It makes Amazon think I'm special, makes me feel special, and you'll know when I go live. I'll be going live again later tonight with some more deals. I love coming on with deals. So the Amazon Basics small pet care or small pet cage on special right now. And actually, that's a pretty good savings. It is 25% off. I haven't seen this one on special a lot, but here you go. All right. Like I said, I'm going to try to bust through these. I grabbed a lot of them just so we would have a variety of things. And I hope my audio is all right. I got new mics from Amazon. I didn't put them in my stream, but I got new mics from Amazon. So I'm in hopes that they're working okay. Next up is what I use for my dogs. Now, you are more than welcome to use it for your cats if you have the inclination to do that. I just can't see me doing it. I have fostered cats. I've had cats and I've fostered cats, and this is not something I would choose on any of the cats I've ever had. But this is by Rexy Pet, and it is a toenail grinder, not a fingernail, but a toenail grinder, and it is cordless. Listen, it's very quiet. Very, and I'm glad because my border collie's right here and she'd be freaking out. She's not a fan of it, but we still got to get it done. So great. It's like a fingernail file in here, and you can take, and I'm going to tell you this because I've seen so many people do this and it's not quite right. They just kind of stick their dog's toenail in there and it's jiggling it and moving it, and it worries the dog. It scares him, and it probably feels really funny. So when you do it, get a good grip on that toenail and hold it in there, and then just take those tips off, because we know with dogs, they will tear up furniture, not intending to, but their little nails and or big nails in my dog's cases, but their nails can scratch your skin or whatever. You need to get them filed down. So I have this. We use it. My German Shepherd is a better experience using it than using it on my Border Collie. I will tell you that right now. That is not a fun thing to do. But if we get enough treats and plan good enough, we can use it with her. So that was a great deal I figured I would throw on there for you. And let me see here. We are going to, what have we got up next? Oh, the next item is for the kitty cats. I didn't want to leave them out. Like I said, you could use this nail grinder for cats if you've got a cat that is okay with that. I just have never had a cat that is okay with it. I would need a blood transfusion. All right, let's pull up the next item for the kitty cats. This is going to, it folds down little. Look at this. Folds down small. But it is going to be a two layer. Basically, it's a box. And I think I grabbed, I wish I could make, oh, here, we'll get this video going because I grabbed the wrong one. We're going to speed it up. But you can unfold it, and it's going to have a little cubby hole box so that a kitty can crawl in there and tuck away. And they can also lay on top of it because it's got a firmer cushion piece to go on top. So therefore, they've got two places they can hide, either inside or lay up on top. I like this because when I have babysat cats or foster cats, I don't always need this out. So I can put it away and it doesn't take up much space at all. It's pretty small, folded down, no big deal. Put it away when I need it. Boom, pull it out, pop it. 1, 2, 3. It is set up. So this is by BedSure. And it is, I don't know exactly how much it is off, but it is a Prime Day special. I just can't see what percentage it is. Sorry. My bad. Some things you just, I needed better glasses, I guess, or my different glasses. Because if I want to see the screen, I wear one. If I want to see this, I wear another pair. That is not okay. But super simple to set up, easy to take down. And I am looking for my next special. I don't know where they've changed things around here. Let me move this. All right. So, like I said, I'm using brand new software. Just got it about 20 minutes ago and set this stream up. But I wanted to be able to share videos with you so we could see some big stuff. I don't have room in here to bring everything in. So next up, we have something for the dogs. This one actually is for my border collie. And there is my border collie, Stella Blue. This bed was sent to her by EHEYCIGA. I have 4 of their beds. We love them. One of the beds is well over a year and a half old. My 52-pound border collie, my 90-pound German Shepherd laid on. My German Shepherd, when I first got it, was about that big, but they are still good. We have a 3 flat beds similar to the one you're seeing here. And then we have a raised cot, all EHEYCIGA. They've got a bunch of specials going. So if this bed isn't exactly what you're looking for, go ahead and check their other ones because they have a lot of deals running today. I just picked this one so Stella could be on camera. We won't tell Raven that she didn't make the cut. She'll be upset, but she'll be in the next video. So maybe. I can't remember. But these beds are, you can unzip that whole cover, take it off and wash it. It does have the non-skid bottom, so you don't have to worry about them running through and it going all the way across the floor. They don't smell, and I'm going to tell you that because it's very important to me. When I open up anything for myself or my pets, if I can smell, you know how some things smell like chemical? This does not. None of them do. You do need to let it air up because it comes packed really tight. So when you first get it out, give it a few hours to kind of floof back up, and it will. But my girls, we've had this bed for a long time. My girls still use it. In fact, it's over here and I don't get to pick it up and show you because, well, Stella's not having any of that. She's like, nope, not giving up my bed, Mom. You are being crazy up late at night. No, she doesn't know what's going on. But hopefully you are finding some great deals. Let me know in the comments what kind of deals you've been finding. Have you been finding some cool stuff? I know I need to go shopping. I'm looking for a few things and I haven't done it yet because Prime kicked in at midnight and I came and lined up a stream and got going over here. So I haven't got to go shopping yet, but I am hoping I can find maybe a dash cam for my truck where I get a front and a back. And I got a long truck, so that's going to be something to see. There's a few other items that I'm going to be shopping for myself. All right, let's move on. The next item I have is also for my dogs. My dogs. I love my dogs, let me tell you. And in fact, there is my truck. That's why I need a long one of the dash cams that have the extra long so I can put one in the front and the back. There's Stella and Raven both. We are out going to show you this new extended seat for your back seat of your car or your truck or your SUV or whatever you drive. This is going to extend that seat because I have really nice seats in the back of my truck. I don't think any human's ever been back there. I didn't want my dogs tearing them up, so I always have covers on them. But there's so much space there between the back seat. You dip down to the floorboard and then go to the back of the front seat. Well, as big as my dogs are, that's wasted space to me. So I wanted to be able to use that. So the seat cover I'm going to show you is by URPOWER. They sent it to me and they had written me and said, would you like to try this? I said, absolutely. I didn't even know they made them. It never crossed my mind to look for a seat extender that also covered my seats. Sorry, I didn't think about it. So it comes in a nice bag, and this is firm. So the bottom of this is firm, and that way my dogs can lay all the way across. And if you've got little dogs or old dogs, I had a elderly wiener dog, and all my Jack Russell, my little Chihuahua Terrier, my wiener dog, all were between 14 and 18 years old when they passed. They loved car rides, but I was so stressed that they were going to fall in the floorboard and get hurt when they were older. And my little wiener dog, he would fall on the floorboard and couldn't get back up. This would have been amazing for them. So I didn't have to worry about that. But it goes up on both sides, the front and the back. You're going to get covered. Also, you pull it up and it will cover your doors so that they can, look out, but they're not going to scratch that all up. Hopefully, trim those nails with that Rexy Pet. And it did not, none of them, because since then I've had another one too. None of them fit exactly right because of my seats. I have the old molded headrest. So I just did a big zip tie from my handles down. And there is Miss Raven and Miss Stella Blue. Yes, they're like, let's go, Mom. They love their car rides and they love having this extended area. Also, Raven, the black German Shepherd, she has to take a ball everywhere she goes. So she has her ball in the back seat. I don't worry because it stays back there with her and we don't lose it, because as soon as you lose it, it can be an issue. We don't like that to happen at all. So it is on special, 44% off. Big savings. Not only are you going to save at getting this seat cover, but it can save your seats. It can save you some stress of your little dogs or elderly dogs falling in the floorboard. And it gives your other dogs a little bit more room so that they can stretch out, or maybe they don't want to, dogs are like kids. They don't want to lay right next to their brother or sister. So that is super convenient for them too. All right. I, yeah, I got a lot of dog stuff. The next item is you're going to see Stella Blue as a puppy. In fact, this next video, let me go ahead and pull this up. And that is Stella Blue. I had just gotten her. I'd only had her a few days, and Avont knew I was getting a puppy, and I was traveling 800 miles with her. They sent me this lick plate. Now, this is good for puppies that need to learn how to relax in a crate. We were going to be coming 800 miles home. I was driving with her by myself. She was in a crate. This is great. I put peanut butter on it. It's got nubbies, and then you can screw it on to their crate or carrier. That way it holds in place and they can lick it. It's very relaxing. Maybe you've got a dog at home that gets anxious with fireworks or different things going on. Let them be able to relax. Now, the peanut butter I use on this, I'm going to tell you, I use all natural peanut butter. All it is peanuts that are ground. There's nothing else added. So make sure you're getting a good peanut butter to use this. You can also use other things in this. My dogs loved it. And this is one of the ways we got home. And let me tell you, 800 miles with a 9-week-old puppy. I swore I'd never do again, but then I went and drove 1,800 miles with a 3-month-old German Shepherd and a 9-month-old Border Collie. So I didn't learn my lesson. But yes, that was Stella Blue. That video, I just can't believe how tiny she was. It was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. And now she is so ornery. So you can get yourself one of those lick plates. They are on special. It is a Prime Day deal. I don't know how long it's going to last. I don't know if the product might run out or the deal may end. So we're going to get away from the pets. I know. I love watching my doggies because my dogs help me with so many of my videos that when I see them, especially when I get videos of them when they were puppies. So now we are going to take care of you. We've had the dogs. We've got them beds. We've got them brushes. We've taken care of their nails. Now it's time for your butt. And I literally mean that. Now this is a little bit dirty because it has been out in the shop on that chair. This is the Xtreme seat cushion. And it is a memory foam. Super comfortable. This is, when I first got it, I was so confused, but you're going to put this towards the front to go in between. Your thighs are going to go here and here, and the back of your butt's going to go here so that you can take pressure off your tailbone right here. This is on a Prime Day deal, 15% off. And like I said, mine is dirty. It is usually out in the shop because out there we've got metal chairs, a metal seat. It's not comfortable for my hiney. So I used to use this here in my office, but it got taken out there. I got a new chair, and somehow this got out there and it never came back. But super comfortable, saves my rear end, especially out there. If I hadn't gotten this new chair, I'd still use it in here, or I just have to get me another one. Gotta pamper yourself. You can't sit in a chair all day and not be comfortable. And with that, especially with those metal chairs, if it's cold, let me tell you, that little seat cushion helps, because once your bum gets cold, it's just not a happy thing. So we are moving on. Now we are going to, let me see here. Oh, I love this next item. Yes, yes, yes. Now, this is a longer video and I'll kind of skim through it. But this is a dual breakfast sandwich maker. You know how you can go to McDonald's or Burger King or somewhere and you get like a English muffin with your egg and your bacon or your sausage or whatever it is you want and some cheese? Let me tell you, now you can make them at home quick and easy. Get the kids off to school with a quick sandwich. Get them out the door to go play this summer with this a quick sandwich maker. It takes a few minutes to heat up, and then it takes like 5 minutes to cook. The pads are actually non-stick in here, so it's easy to clean. I'm going to see if I can scrub this along and show you. In this video, I literally make sandwiches showing it, and you can see this video here on Amazon also. But I absolutely love, love, love this thing. In fact, this is the double one. I also have the single one. I don't know if the single one is on special right now, but I know the double is. That's why I grabbed it. This is quick and easy. And depending on the age of your kids, they might be able to use it too. There's my sausage patty going on. And here's the thing, you don't cook your eggs in another skillet. No. You are going to pull this down, make sure that it's slid over so that bottom plate is in there good. You're going to put your egg right in there. So you've got your bottom piece, you've got your meat of choice, you've got some cheese. You're going to put that egg on there with the top of the muffin. Set that timer. When that timer goes off, you're going to have your sandwich ready. I eat these things all the time. Probably, oh, I got a double yolker. What a lucky person I am. But there we go. We are cooking away, and this one has a timer. The single sandwich maker does not have a timer. You're going to need your own timer, but this double one does. So, and it's loud when it starts beeping, so you know it's done. So there we are. We've got our sandwiches made. I'm telling you, I use this thing all the time. I don't know how I ever lived without it, in fact. Pull that out. I just usually use a spoon to press it down. And I'm going to be pulling out a sandwich. Just like they make everywhere else, only you can do it at home. So it is on special while I'm live right now. I see 30% off, which means you're going to be able to save money buying this that you can use over and over and over and over, and maybe the kids can do it themselves, and you don't have to go out and stop for breakfast. So there you go. Got our sandwich. I'm telling you, I I know I sound overly excited, but I love that thing. I absolutely love it. I honestly think every household should have one. I think that when I was growing up, my parents should have got one so that I could have had that, because then you just take those pieces off. You can put them in the dishwasher, or you can wash them off by hand. Super easy cleanup. Gotta love it. I'm telling you. All right. I know I got a little too excited about that, but we're going to keep moving on. And the next item I have, I'm scrolling through these things here. Boy, it just doesn't want to end. Let me pull this back up. All right. So the next item I have for you is a pan. I love my breakfast. And let me grab this right here. This is how many? 8-quart. Now, yes, it does not look the cleanest. I just grabbed it out. But this is your glass. I use it to make gravy. I don't know if you've ever made sausage gravy, but you have to have a pan that heats very evenly, or that milk is going to burn. And if a little bit of it burns, it tastes awful. So this has a nice heavy bottom, and it's got really nice handles. I've been handling it, so it looks a little crazy, but it is weighty too. So it's not one of those lightweight pans that when you set your spoon or your spatula or anything, you worry about them tumbling over, or you worry if the kids or something touch it. This has some good weight to it. Out of all the pots and pans, I usually use cast iron. I've got all my cast iron skillets, and then this. So wanted to show it to you. It's mine looks pretty dirty. I need to, I should have pulled it out and cleaned it, but I didn't. So this is on special. How long it's going to last, I don't know, but I can tell you, I love, love, love this pan. Milk gravy. If you don't know how to make sausage milk gravy, I am very sorry. There's an art to it. And some of us grew up in the Midwest, where we believe every single food needs gravy on it. That's me. I think they all need food on them. Let me change this. We're going to add another item. This is going to be the BANGSON apartment refrigerator. You could put this in a small apartment. You could put it in your garage, in your shop, in just anywhere you need a spare refrigerator. So it comes in super handy. In fact, when I got it sent to me, I was selling my brother's estate, and we were selling everything in the house, which included his refrigerator. Well, then I didn't have one. So this was perfect for me to have for just a couple of weeks to get by until we got everything cleared up. It's got the shelves. It's got the fruit and vegetable drawers. It's got the little racks in the door to hold soda pops or cans of whatever. I don't know the last time I saw this on sale personally, but it is a 22% off right now while it lasts. I think this is handy if you've got your she shed, your man cave, or maybe you want to put it out in the garage. So, well, the kids are out playing all summer and they're coming in and out they're wet from playing in the pool or muddy feet, whatever. They don't have to come in to grab their cold drinks and their snacks. They can get it out in the garage, and you've got a refrigerator for them. So I absolutely love this little refrigerator. And yes, it's a she shed. It's Cheryl's she shed refrigerator now. So let's keep going. I'm trying to keep hydrated. I know there are tons and tons and tons of deals going. I don't know how many lives are going. It is 2:31 a.m. on the west side of the USA, and we have Prime Day. Can't get no more exciting than that. At least I don't think so. We wait all year for Prime Day. And don't worry, pretty soon we'll be firing up Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Yes, yes, yes. So this next item is the URPOWER steamer, clothes steamer, handheld. It has a cord that is long. I don't get out my iron and my ironing board. When I've got clothes that I need to take pictures, I hang them up back here, get out my steamer, and I steam them. I can steam my curtains. I can steam all kinds of stuff. This is super duper handy to have. And what I am going to say is when you get a steamer or anything where you use water in it, you want to make sure you're using good water. I don't use tap water in mine because we have so many minerals in our water that it would have it clogged in no time. So I only use purified water in this, and that way I don't have to worry about it spitting anything out that might stain my clothes or it getting clogged in these little holes or the tubes down here. Now, this is a Prime Day special. It looks like you're saving $10. That's pretty good. But I love it. When they sent it to me, I was like, I do have a Conair steamer that is old. I don't even know how old it is, that I had used forever, and it just got to the point to where it wasn't working. And so I was like, oh, what am I going to do? They sent me this one, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I used my same steamer for years, and I was kind of attached to it. But this little thing is awesome. And like I said, this one has a longer cord than my other one did, so I like that. So I don't have to, worry where I'm going to hang my clothes. I've got plenty of cord. So let me put that over here. And we're going to move on. If you're just tuning in, love to have you hit that follow button. I'll be going live again later tonight with some more deals, different items that I know are coming in. So if you hit follow, hopefully you will see when I'm live next. I usually also go live every Thursday evening at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. So next up, this next item, I didn't know I needed it until I needed it. Let me tell you, you know how that goes sometimes. You're like, what is that for? Oh, I get it now. So this is a duster. And yes, I'm just wearing an old shirt. So don't judge me there. But this was at my brother's house, and he had passed away, and it was less than stellar. Every room had a ceiling fan. Every single room. I am not a tall person. I don't know when they had been dusted last, but this is what I got to solve my problem. I looked online because somebody mentioned it to me. I was trying to get on a ladder and all this, and they were afraid I'd fall and hurt myself. So one of my friends says, oh, you got to get one of these. This was so amazing. I could clean around the lights, get the cobwebs, get the dust off the top of those fan blades. I could also bend it straight, and he had high shelves around parts. I could run it up there, like in the kitchen when you have the gap between the cabinets and the ceiling. Oh yeah, I used that thing. I used it all over. I loved it. But yes, I did not know I needed it until I needed it. I just didn't know it was a big thing. But apparently, a lot of people have these. So it is on Prime Day special. How long that special is going to last, don't know. But you're going to want to jump on that, especially if you got ceiling fans. Oh, it's only $7.99. Holy smoke, $7.99 to save yourself from climbing on a ladder? Psh, absolutely. All right. What do I have up next? It is something that actually is over here running right now. Um, yeah, it's been hot here. It's probably hot where you're at too. Let me grab this and I'm going to pull this over here. We're going to change how it displays. And here we go. This is the PELONIS stand-up fan. So I've you you know how fans, the desktop, then you have to find where to set them so they actually blow on you. This fan is awesome. And it's got a remote. I love this thing. I don't know how I lived without it because it moves air up here. I've had box fans that sit on the ground. And yes, I run some fans. You probably hear another one over here too because I set some on the ground because of the dogs. They love laying in front of a fan when it's this hot. But this fan is great. And I can use the remote and never get up. So if I am relaxing on the couch and I want to turn it down or turn it on or turn it off, or turn it up, I can use that remote and get it done. So there you go. Wanted to show that to you because to me, this time of year, you need it. Now, of course, in the wintertime, I use fans too because I want to make sure the heat circulates because it tends to go and stay up on the ceiling area, and then the rest of you is freezing. Your feet are frozen, but the ceiling, there's all the hot air. So I run fans all year round. My house doesn't have a bunch of ceiling fans, but my brother's house did, and I needed those. So yeah, I know why he had them, but there you go. 20% off. I know that fan, it has lasted a long time. I end up taking it apart, taking the front off and stuff and cleaning it quite often. So that's how much it gets used here. Next up, I have something that, again, didn't know I needed till I needed. I needed a wagon, and not like the kind of wagon that we had as kids that you pull the grandbabies around in a wagon, or you go to some stores and they have the metal wagons. No, this is a beach wagon, and this is by Moonlands. Moonlands? Lens? I think I'm saying that right. It is a Prime Day deal to save you some bucks. This thing has a nice wide wheels. It comes all packed up, so you don't have to worry when you go to put it away, or if you want to take it to the beach, you want to take it to a swap meet. If you've ever been to a swap meet, you might need this wagon. It is super handy, but it folds up nice and small, and then you can just pull it, open it up in nothing flat. When I was looking for a wagon, I bought this, and I wanted one that had the wide wheels because I go to a lot of car shows, if I go to swap meets, anything, and narrow wheels just do not work well because you hit rocks and dirt and gravel and things don't work that well with small wheels. So That is why I got this one. It also has brakes on the front, which is super duper handy if you're trying to unload your stuff into your car, your truck. You don't want that wagon running away. Maybe you're going to set your little dog in there. My German Shepherd thought she was going to ride in, and it was like, oh, absolutely not. I'm not pulling you around. But there you go. It is on special. Now, I've got 4 different types of wagons. This is the one that is on Prime Special. I didn't see any of the other ones on a Prime Day special. So that's why I pulled this one out for you. Looking for a great beach wagon? There you go, with the extended handle. And the handle does move. So it makes kind of steering it easier. All right. Let's see. I grabbed so many products. What was I thinking? We have been on for an hour now, and we are getting right through these products. Hopefully you are finding something that you can use, that you've been looking for, or you didn't even know you needed it. We know how that goes. All right. This is a shade tent. For those of you that garden, you know that the sun, when you've got small plants, or you live somewhere like I do here in the desert, that sun can just be crazy on those plants. You need something to shade them. This also has a fine mesh netting all the way down to the ground, so you can help kind of protect them from so many bugs getting on them. They're going to have to crawl under it. It's a little bit harder, so it's going to discourage a lot of bugs from coming in. It does just pop open. It comes in that round bag so that you can fold it back up when you're not using it and put it away. There are the stakes so you can stake down the corners. It's basically a pop open tent. Super easy to use. Let me see. Oh, there you go. I was going to say, I made this video so long ago, I forgot what it was. All right. Let's pop this back open again. And you are going to save on that shade tint 26% right now while I'm live. How long that will last, I don't know. Ooh, the next item is another favorite thing of mine. I love my tools. And this is not a tool, but it goes with one of my tools. I have a stick welder. And one of the issues I had when I got the stick welder was I needed gloves, heavy, heavy gloves. My hands are small, so it was kind of hard. Everybody that says, oh, you can borrow a pair of my gloves. Well, they were so big, I couldn't do anything. So I found these. These come in sizes. So if you've got, say one of your teenagers is learning to weld, they might have small hands, and these could work. Or you might be an adult like me that just has a small hand. So these are super handy. They do come up long enough to cover your arms up to here. Well, for me, depending on how long your arms are, they do come in a variety of sizes. Now I've got I believe these are the small. And yeah, I'm like, oh, they smell. The welding stuff starts smelling. But I can use these. I can hold that for quite a while before I can start feeling the heat. So they are nice. They are on special today. And I know it's not something that everybody needs, but that's why I wanted to throw them in for a variety. I I haven't used these a whole lot yet because I got them not very long ago. I've only welded with them a couple times, but I couldn't use those ones of the other ones. They were just too big, and it made using them a pain in the rear end because I couldn't grip things and hold it because the gloves were just too big. So these are on special. Not sure how much you're going to save, but go check them out. Like I said, I got the small. They come in a variety of sizes. I absolutely love them. They saved my hands, that's for sure. And they made me feel more confident when I was welding because I didn't feel like I couldn't feel what I was holding. If you can't feel that stick, my friend has a MIG welder. He also has let me use it. I don't have a MIG welder, but maybe one day I'll get one because I really liked using it. It was even easier than the stick welder. All right. Ooh, I hit the wrong thing. We are moving. We actually are getting right through this. I think we're doing good. Just a little over an hour. And what do I have next? I'm not even sure. Oh, here we go. There we go. I had to find the right video. All right. This and next item is furniture. This is a coffee table, not just any coffee table. I mean, you can have just a plain coffee table, but this one, if you like to sit on your couch and you have your laptop, maybe you're going to do a Zoom call, maybe you're just going to do a little, work here and there. So you're deciding you don't want to sit in your office anymore, you want to sit in the living room, but you don't have any way. If you try to sit on the couch and work on a coffee table, your back is going to just hate you from bending over. So that's where this coffee table comes in. It's got the two little shelves over there that you can put your cubby things in. Or if you need a higher table and you want to hide things from the grandkids or the babies, not a problem. Let me scooch this along and I'm going to show, look at this. That top raises up. So now I can sit and use my laptop without a problem because now I can actually sit up and use it rather than hunch over. This coffee table was one of those I'm like, I didn't know how much I was going to like that until I used it. And then I was like, oh, I really like that. But it is on special. As of right now, it is a 34% off. And it is a sturdy table. It's got the cubby down below. And I love, even if it didn't have anything else, the fact that that top raises is what I find great about it. Because, yes, sometimes I just want to sit in the living room. I don't want to sit in here. So this is how I can do that. Let me see now. We are moving along. 34% off. Don't know how long that deal's going to last. Grab it while you can because it could be gone at any minute. Any of the deals on Prime, they come and go. Some of them are going to run for a certain amount of time. Some of them products will run out. I know in previous years on Prime, I would get ready to do a live stream and certain products would already be gone. They would run out. So don't let them do that. Also, when you put things in your cart, make sure you go ahead and go through the checkout process. Don't wait and say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow or I'll do it later. Because if the products run out or the deal ends, you're out of luck. So we don't want that to happen to you. Hopefully you're finding some great deals. Hopefully you hit that follow button. I'll be going live later tonight with a whole slew of different products. Now, let me find this next item. This next item is not mine. It is my friend's. I went up to her house when I went to get my border collie, and I built this for her. This is a plant stand. She has tons of plants. She's not very mechanically inclined for this stuff. So I think I built 2 or 3 of these for her. They are big and they do take some time to build. I'm going to tell you that right now. It was not my favoriteest thing to build. It's got the wood pieces and then the little plastic connectors. I got it done, but when you're building this, make sure your plastic connectors are the correct ones. Make sure you look at them twice before you put them together, because once you get them together, they're really hard to take apart. I'm just saying. Maybe give this project to one of your teenagers. And that's probably why she gave it to me, because I said, oh, I can get that built in nothing flat. Boom. Took me a little longer than nothing flat, but she's still using them, and that's been a year or two. They're lightweight. They're easy to move room to room if you want. You're not going to put heavy things on here. On the bottom, you can put your heavier plants, and then, of course, lighter as you go up. But it is on a special today, at least. Maybe tomorrow too, don't know. But today, it is on special. All right, let's take this down and let's keep going and see what we can do. There's got to be even, oh yes, there's more stuff. I am looking. You know what? I don't see anybody else on live. That's okay. They're all snoozing. We're up shopping. I don't have a problem with that. Let's get our next item. It is also going to be a video. They are going to be the Amazon Basics Barstools. There again, this is something I built, put together, assembled with my SnapFresh drill that I showed you earlier in this stream. These are nice and sturdy bar stools. I bought these and I wasn't sure how good they were going to be, but they are really sturdy. They're easy to put together. I don't remember exactly how long it took, but it wasn't very long, and boom, I had them together. So they send the tool you need, the little hex tool, but I used my drill because it was quicker for me. But you don't need a whole slew of tools. You don't have to be an expert builder. We don't need Bob the Builder. You can build these too. These are currently 24% off. How long that deal's going to last, I don't know. So grab it while it's hot. If you miss it, you miss it. All right. It looks like we are getting right down there. Who knew I could go through this many products this quick? All right. This next item is by VEVOR. The same people that sent me the hot press also sent me, and I haven't used it yet. I haven't unboxed it, but I want to include it. I couldn't get it unboxed fast enough to get video so we could see it, but I wanted to put it in here. This is a hooded hair dryer. You know, one of those. I didn't even know they still made these because my mother used to use curlers in her hair every night and put on the different dryers, whether it was a cap dryer or the hooded dryer. This is a hooded dryer like you would see at your salon. But you don't have to go to the salon now. You can have it at home. So I know that using a diffuser, I have naturally, my hair looks a little frizzy because it's kind of late in the night. Very curly, frizzy hair. You need a diffuser. If I tried to blow dry this with a regular blow dryer, oh, it would be crazy. But with this hooded dryer, then it puts the air out evenly. It's going to help maintain my natural curl, which looks, like I said, a little bit crazy right now because my shower was a long time ago when my hair I've had hats on and off all day. But I also can do my deep conditioning, my hot oil, get it, put it on, put that bag. I use a bag. I know they've got special caps. I use a bag from the grocery store, plastic bag, and tie on. Sit under there, let it get good and warm. Boom. Love it. So this is handy, not just for a beauty shop. Maybe maybe you do this in your home and need a hooded dryer, because this one is a stand-up one, so you can adjust the height. But it is on special today. So wanted to include it. Like I said, I have not got to unbox it yet. I was trying to get it done and just couldn't get it done today. It got here too late, but next time I'll be telling you. Maybe my hair will look better and you'll be like, oh, thank goodness she used it. If you're just tuning in, thank you for joining us. Hope you have found some good deals. Hope you hit that follow button so you can join us for another live. Join us. When I say us, I mean me. There's nobody here but the dogs, and they're actually over here on their bed snoozing. They gave up on me. So next up is the Learniture chair. I love that chair. I don't use it while I'm live streaming. It is sitting right here. If I use this while I was live streaming, this is what I do. I spin on it. I rock on it. It is one of those that some people say they're a fidget chair. I've never heard them referred to as that until certain people told me, oh, that's a fidget chair. Well, that's me. When I was a kid in school, I was the one rocking back on the back legs of the chair. I was the one that the teacher was yelling at for doing that. This chair I've got here, I had to pick out a certain one because I need it to lean back and rock. I spin. That chair is awesome. Also helps build your core when you sit on it, because you sit up straight, and it actually, I feel it in my core muscles. When I first got it, I was like, oh my, this is something. I don't know if I can handle this. But I sit, and yes, that's exactly what I do. What I'm doing in that video is how I sit on that daggone chair. Absolutely love it. Some people have said they use it for their kids that are very fidgety and don't want to sit to do homework, or maybe you homeschool and you've got a fidgety kid. This might be an answer for you. It looks to be 29% off right now. How long that deal will last, don't know, but get it while you can. And like I keep saying all through this show, is when you get one of those deals and you put it in your cart, don't wait too long to do a checkout. You can check out as many times as you like in a day. So if you put a couple items in your cart and you want to check out, because you can miss those deals if they run out of product, if they the deal ends and it's sitting in your cart, it's going to tell you, nope, you don't get it. So don't let that happen to you. And hopefully you all are finding everything you could dream of. I'm still, once I get done here, I've got to clean up, and I will probably take a little break. And then I am going to do a little shopping myself, because it is 3 a.m. here on the West Coast. So yeah, I probably ought to take a little break, and then I am going to look for a dash cam for my truck and a few other items. Maybe I can find some more tools. I've been wanting some more tools. You never know. I got a whole list of stuff, but I try not to shop for it all at once. But you guys have a wonderful Prime Day. I don't know whether to tell you to shop till you drop or shop until your neighbors wonder about you when that Amazon truck pulls up. That's what it is. Let the neighbors wonder what you're doing. So have a wonderful day. It's 3 a.m., so I guess most of y'all, if you're watching, that's what it is. And we will see you. Well, I'll be on later tonight. Hopefully, I'll see you there. Have a good one. Save that money.